Hey guys, today we are going to the Magic Kingdom to do something that I have never done before, but have always wanted to do, and that is eat at Be Our Guest inside Beast's Castle. Beast's Castle? Beast's Castle. Beast. You know, Beast from Beauty and the Beast. We're going to be eating in his castle, which is exciting. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but never had the opportunity until today. And then if you had seen my recent Animal Kingdom vlog, which of course, behind the scenes, we're filming this video on the same day that I filmed the Animal Kingdom vlog, and I had booked Lightning Lane for that, for Animal Kingdom. And something that you may not have known is when you book Lightning Lane for one of the park, and once you have used or redeemed your first experience, you can redeem or you can book a Lightning Lane for another park. So I was able to book 2 Lightning Lanes for Magic Kingdom, the Haunted Mansion, and Peter Pan's Flight. So we're gonna go eat at Be Our Guest, ride some rides, and then maybe even watch the fireworks. We'll see. If they are not delayed, because last night they were delayed like a good 10-15 minutes due to a thunderstorm in the area. So we'll see if we'll get fireworks today. But either way, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna eat some good food, ride some rides, and just enjoy an evening at the Magic Kingdom. So let's head on over. Well, we made it to the Magic Kingdom with plenty of time to spare before our first Lightning Lane. I was gonna do a shot of the Cinderella Castle down Main Street, but a high school band was coming by. But here it is, that mandatory shot of the castle. And to make up for the not having the shot down Main Street, here's a side view, and you also can kind of see it in the reflection. Although it is a bit windy, so the water's not clear. But still, it's really beautiful. So I still have a few minutes before my Lightning Lane for the Haunted Mansion, and I'm over here by the Rapunzel bathroom. And I was just wondering, have any of you ever done the Pascal, like finding all of them? I found one right here by the river. But yeah, I've always thought about doing this one day. Could be fun. I'm not sure how many are, but there's a lot of them spread around the bathrooms out here. So it's time to ride the Haunted Mansion, even though there's only a 20-minute wait right now, but I'll see with my Lightning Lane.
At all times. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. Spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights. First editions, only and marble busts of the greatest ghost writers the literary world has ever known. Every room has more hot and cold, like listen.
By ringing the bell. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rap on a tail, to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween. Awaken
The happy haunts
spirits
have
beyond
received their seeds and vibrations. They are beginning to appear in their eyes. They're assembling for it. Swing and wait. Don't be expecting me. I'll see you a little.
Have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment.
I hope it doesn't take too long because I do have dinner reservations soon. I'm sure it won't take too long. Probably just someone taking
We
a
have
little bit.
been unavoidably detained by
It's probably just someone, taking a little bit longer to load or unload, so we should be moving on pretty soon.
We will.
Okay, good. We're moving again. And we stopped again.
Ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and will haunt you until you return.
We're on the Little Mermaid because there was a walk-on.
It's over. Then there was lots of dancing and singing. What's this? You've come to a stop. Maybe it's...
You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares?
They got them there. Get your head out of the clouds and back in the water. Under the sea. Under the sea.
It's not working again. Just last time I rode this, it wasn't working. Oh no, it's not working either. That's the second time we ran this ride and she wasn't working.
See for yourself.
all checked in and we're heading into Beast's castle. So I got my seat. We're in the main ballroom where Beast and Belle had their first dance and fell in love. They were saying that these 3 chandeliers, the one in the middle is 10 feet tall, and they're all 3 imported from Italy. So I'll show you guys a little look at the menu. Now it is a prefix menu. It's going to be $72. And you get 1 appetizer, 1 entree, and then I believe you get desserts. Also here is the champagne and wine. Also got some beer and hard cider. It all looks really good. So I got a full baguette, which I hope I can take this home. And I also came with some butter. So my appetizer just came out, the potato leek soup, and it looks amazing. Oh, here comes the Beast. So my filet mignon came. It looks really good. So here is the dessert trio. Then also for my birthday, there's a little gray stuffed cake. And then they also gave me a special gray stuff to go. That was really nice. Well, it's official. The gray stuff is delicious. And there's no need to ask the difference. I love this. I also can't wait to dig into those treats. It looks so good. So now I'm going to break into the treated desserts, and the gray stuff comes with a chip. Which looks really cute. I was looking for the macaron, and I'm not really sure what the last one is. So I am all done with my meal, and they gave me a card that has the Beast's signature on it. And there's a beautiful picture of the stained glass. There's a beautiful stained glass. And there's a beautiful picture of the castle on the side. So here's another room that we could have stayed at, the West Wing, which is no longer forbidden. You got a picture of the Beast when he was a human, and of course way over there at the end, the Enchanted Road. And then there's also the music box room, and you got a music box of Belle and Beast dancing up there. And then there was pictures of Belle and Beast all around the wall. So I decided to come back to the room instead of watching fireworks in the park, just because you might see here in a little bit, there does look like a storm coming. And I just didn't want to take a chance. And plus I had food I need to get into the fridge. So we get to watch the fireworks from the room. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, we can also see the lightning off in the distance. So that's going to be it for our day at Magic Kingdom. I decided not to do the fireworks because I didn't show it, but there was a storm moving in, there was lightning everywhere, and you know, better safe than sorry. I didn't want to take my chances with lightning, so that's why we didn't see fireworks today. But as for dinner at Be Our Guest, I loved it. The ambiance is beautiful. The ballroom where I was sitting was just like I was in the movie. It was so beautiful. It is a little noisy, you know, just to let you guys know, because you know it's a dining room. There's a lot of families in there, so it is noisy. And then of course there are 2 other rooms, the West Wing, where it's no longer forbidden. You can see a torn picture of the Beast when he was a human, and the Enchanted Road. And then there's also the music box room with a, you know, giant music box of Belle and Beast, and you know, pictures of Belle and Beast all around the room. So all 3 rooms are really beautiful. So now as for dinner, so for my appetizer, I got the potato leek soup. I'm gonna try to rest on this backboard here, because I feel like my shaking the camera really bad because my arm is really tired. Which came with a black truffle vinaigrette, crispy potato chips, and crispy leeks. Now, for an appetizer, it was really delicious and I enjoyed it a lot. So I figured I would like it because I remember having a potato leek soup at Flower and Garden one year and I really enjoyed it. So I'm glad I got that because it was really delicious. And then as for my entree, I got the filet mignon and that was really good, like really delicious. It came with smashed potatoes, green beans, and a peppercorn brandy sauce, and all of it was really delicious. So the filet was cooked perfectly. I got it medium, and it was, like I said, cooked perfectly. I liked the peppercorn brandy sauce, which I wasn't sure about brandy because I've never had it before. But it was really good, and there was a little bit of a spice from the peppercorn, and yeah, it was delicious. I loved it. Like, so far, like, that's the best thing I've had at a sit-down restaurant here at Disney, so definitely might have to come back and try it again. And then for dessert, I got the dessert trio, which is, I think, a chocolate tart with the gray stuff, a lemon jam macaron, and then a orange berry ganache, like little round, I'm not sure, I guess this is a ganache. Yeah, so that was a dessert trio, which is what you would normally get. But then it's also my birthday, so they gave me a gray stuff cake with a candle in it, which was really nice. And then my server was saying that, you know, being that was my birthday, and, you know, like a special treat, you know, desserts deserve to be eaten twice, and gave me a box with another dessert trio in it. So I thought that was really nice. You know, made me feel really special. So, I mean, like, I made my day. So, you know, that was pretty cool. As for the desserts, I loved the gray stuff. Like, no need to ask the dishes. It was delicious. I loved it. The lemon jam macaron, not as much. Man, I liked it. It was good, but it wasn't as, you know, as good as the gray stuff. And then as for the orange brandy ganache, I didn't really like that at all. I know, I don't know why. I don't know if it's the brandy or if it was the orange, or I think it was also a dark chocolate. Yeah, no, I didn't really care for that one as much as I cared for the gray stuff and the lemon jam macaron. But overall, I really enjoyed my time at Be Our Guest. The food overall was amazing. It was, you know, really good, really delicious. The, you know, just being in the ballroom where Belle and Beast danced for the first time was really cool. You know, it felt like I was in the movie, so that was really cool. And my server was awesome. She was really nice, really friendly. So yeah, you know, overall, I really enjoyed my time at Be Our Guest. I definitely would come back. And yeah, I would recommend it. I mean, it is on the pricier side. I mean, it was $72 per person. I got a 10% annual pass discount, which brought it down to, like, I think $69 before tip. So, you know, it is expensive, especially for, you know, more than, you know, parties of more than one. But, you know, I would say I would definitely recommend it for at least, you know, once. Like, it's definitely worth the experience. And then the rest of my evening at the Magic Kingdom was a lot of fun. We got on Haunted Mansion, which that's one of my favorite rides. So that was a lot of fun. Then we got to go on the Little Mermaid because it was a walk-on. And you can't really pass up a chance to walk on a ride. So, you know, that was a lot of fun. I did have a lightning lane for Peter Pan, but I ended up changing that to Buzz Lightyear. But I spent way too long in the Be Our Guest. Not that that was like a bad thing. I spent a lot of time at Be Our Guest, but spent longer than I was expecting. So I ended up canceling that lightning lane, so, you know, someone else could get it, you know, use it. You know, I was most likely not going to be able to. But, you know, yeah, it was still a lot of fun. And the rides were awesome. Be Our Guest was awesome. And yeah, you know, it was just a fun day at Magic Kingdom. I feel like it's a short day at Magic Kingdom, but it was still a lot of fun. So that's going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next adventure.